behind cars, hide behind poles, rule of the anything.
Hey, we live. EFG in the place. People on a trip down memory lane right now.
Trying to get his energy up.
What up to Beanie Siegel? Beans.
I speak with the heat. Oh, I'm sorry. All right.
Early.
Put the guns away. Put the knives away. Back down memory lane.
In certain ways, people trying to steal my shtick.
It almost made me laugh.
Yeah, but as I said, it's EFG podcast. We in the place. It's Nicholas Sage. To my right is
the one and only Teddy B. Love. And to my right is the Canadian.
Yeah, it's Hill, aka Ray Hugo, aka Yazon, aka RD, aka I can keep going all day.
Pierre Garçon.
We back. And aka A.
Hey.
From Canada. Live from Canada. Nah.
Don't be a hoser, eh?
We in the building. EFG, we all we got.
We all we got.
And we got some hotness for you today. We're gonna have some fun. And I hope y'all ready. So, Mr. Sage, hit us. What gets on your nerves, man? Let's talk about
nerves, what really grinds my gears. That's what we're going to talk about today.
What gets on your nerves? You know, you out and about and you see stuff, you hear stuff. Look, my wife, she gets mad because she don't like when I'm chewing. She said, you chew and I can hear it. I hate it. So we're going to talk about things that get on your nerves, you know?
Okay, I can start this off real quick, man.
Let's go.
So this is one of the things that really kills me when I am in public, in some place, at work, whatever. When I walk into the bathroom, when I'm urinating, when I'm pissing, don't talk to me. Don't try to carry a conversation. Don't look in my direction. Don't do any of that. I hate it when I go in the bathroom and some dude comes up to me and says, nice day we're having today. Don't talk to me. Don't look at me.
They come up next to you and say, hey, yo, what's up, man? How's it hanging? Pause. What you talking about? How's it hanging? What?
That's when you throw them off a little to the left today.
And I'm like, and I'm wondering, maybe I just have this
too low, my G.
Too low. I'm actually pissing on your feet right now. But in all honesty, I think it's just because you're used to you're used to basically just, you know, being to yourself. That's like your one point. I know for me, that's my one point where I can just kind of let it go, man. Let it flow, man. Be in my own state of mind for a moment without some dude coming up there saying, hey, man, you catch the game last night? No, I didn't catch the game last night.
Oh. Hey, but the crazy part, though, at least I know at my job, like, the restroom is pretty much adjacent to the cafe.
Okay.
You can't wait 4 minutes till I get done using the restroom, washing my hands, coming out to ask me this in the break room or in the cafe or whatever, right? No, they be like, so how's your day going? I'm ignoring the hell out of you right now because I'm concentrating. I got something I'm focused in here to do, right? And typically, the talk dude is also the dude that does not wash his hands when he's finished.
Oh my God.
PSA, public service announcement.
I have a story
when you are using the restroom in public, what you do inside of your own crib, that's your business. But in public, at work, whether you're at the grocery store, out with your woman, whatever, you get done using the restroom, fellas and ladies, because I'm sure some nasty women out there that do this too. When you get done using the restroom, wash your hands.
And I'm not
soap. It's water.
That's what I'm saying.
And everything is touch-free now. You ain't even got to touch nothing.
You just basically put your hand under that, let the soap come, put your hand under the spigot, let the water come. But I'm saying, as you said, it has to be soap and water. Don't just do no water. I saw a dude the other day just quickly go under the water and then grab a towel and wipe that. No, he didn't even grab a towel. He went under the water and just wrung his hands out real quick and walked out.
No, have you seen the ones where they do like the little fingertip thing where it's like this, where like the water drips out and they just do one of
they on their fingertips,
flick it and walk out the door? That's why I don't shake people's hands. Like for real, because I see that and then you be sitting there and it's even worse. I done seen people do it after they get done urinating. They go do number two, being there grunting and everything. Get done. Walk right out the door.
Out the door. I've seen people get up and walk out the door, and
like
so then
nothing.
I hope that there's two exits because I'm going to the opposite one. Or if I'm going out, I grab like a towel that I was drying my hands with, and
always
open
grab
the door
the second
with that,
paper towel,
and then throw that in the trash when I walk out.
Or you get some people that you do the elbow thing where you hit the handicap button with the elbow and the door
Yeah.
automatically open. I ain't
So
gotta
you can
touch
slide
nothing.
through because I'm not touching anything.
Them be the cats you see in the cafe and they about to get a drink. You just be sitting there like, I'm drinking water today. Like, I'm cool. Like, nah.
And the problem is if you go to a buffet and you see somebody do that, and then they gonna step out there and then grab that chicken wing and put it back.
That's why a lot of people don't do buffets.
Look, man, here's my story, man. I used to work for, and I'm going to put them out on blast. I used to work for Safe Light Auto Glass as a sales rep. And one day I was in the break room and decided to go to the restroom. And so I'm sitting there and I'm standing there. And then next to me is the CEO of Safe Light. So he's doing his business. I'm doing my business. And he asked me, he does what y'all say y'all didn't like. He's like, hey, how you doing? I'm like, and you know, he's the CEO, so I'm gonna speak to him. I didn't want to, but I was like, all right, I'm doing okay. And then so I'm still doing my thing. He finished patting me on the back. And walked out.
Do that.
And walked out. And I'm like, this dude's gonna go in meetings with people with pissy hands, and he's the CEO. He's gonna meet with the CEO of Chase or even Ohio State because they had their banners up during their games. He's gonna shake. Well, at the time, Gee was there. He probably shook Gee's hand with his pissy, dirty, stinky hand. I said, this nigga is dirty. I'm sorry. This brother is dirty.
So after look,
I had to call him a nigga because it was ignorant, man.
After you were done, we know you was pissed. Like, literally. It was
Literally.
all on your shoulder.
The rest of the day, man.
You sit there like, what is that smell? You just feel unmotivated.
Oh,
like, you know
God.
what? I need to go home. Like, why? The CEO touched me. Like, really? He
And
doesn't
had
speak
you
to
smelling
anybody.
like some old stale urine.
Man, I couldn't believe it, man. I couldn't believe it, man. He did not wash his hands. He just patted me on the back.
He hit you with your boy from Office
man.
Space. He's like, yeah. Enjoy your day, buddy.
I feel weird.
That's how he
just because
That's how he wiped his hands off right there. He wiped them off your back.
So
You still got that
disrespectful,
shirt?
man. Disrespectful.
You still
bro.
got that shirt?
No, man. No, I don't.
If somebody
I was
looked at it
upset,
with a
man.
black light, it was a.
I was upset.
In the parking lot and burnt
I
it
couldn't
like.
believe it, man. I had to finish the rest of my shift with that, man, on my back.
So please, bathroom
Chief
hygiene.
executive.
Oh,
Should have asked him to sign your shirt.
now I'm
The
real.
officer of urine.
Anybody who's like the top head of something, I'm real suspect to shake their hand, man.
I just don't shake
That-
people's hands
I
because
don't-
of that.
That actually makes it real. It makes sense now. He was filthy rich, man.
Filthy rich, man.
Mad filthy rich, bruh. You so filthy, man.
Man, oh
You
my
so
God.
rich you don't care anymore. You be like, yo, man, I didn't even use toilet paper to wipe my butt, man. I just scooped it out with my hands and threw it
It's
in the
horrible,
trash.
man. It's
And then
horrible.
slapped you on the back.
It's horrible.
So,
But you know, the ones who at the top, they got to get their hands dirty to get that bag.
so
you
it's
know?
just they just not. It's nothing new. to
literally
them.
get their hands dirty.
Get
man.
their
It's
hands
just
dirty.
horrible, man.
Pissy
You
hands.
know what? That also leads to another one though.
What's that?
Personal space.
Yeah.
You ever notice like in an
Yeah.
office setting,
Yeah.
people never give you their personal space. They always be like right up on you, like, "Hey, how's your day going?" Like, "I'm cool," but
And
I'm
you
gonna
gotta
need
smell like on that
2
breath
feet.
they just had like a pastrami sandwich.
It
So
ain't
he
even
like-
that. Like, you get the people with the bad coffee breath, or just the people that are overly inviting and want to talk to you all the time. Like, clearly, I have a face that I have at work that says, "Do not talk to me."
Do you notice usually for me in my job, it's always been people who are older who don't have those boundaries.
Well, because they can't hear.
they be
They
like
can't hear. They
and,
don't know
and
what you're
usually
saying.
for me it's usually older women
Mhm.
who they gotta be all up on you while they're talking to you.
You
I'm like,
coming too close.
I'm
You
like,
make
really?
it
I'm like-
hard
I'm
for
thinking to
me.
myself like,
I need
can
my
you
space.
hear?
I need my space.
Can you hear me? You don't have to be all up
Did you catch?
like literally in your lap. Like it's just crazy. Man.
Now, one
I
guy I
don't know what
worked
to say.
with,
I don't
one
know
guy
what
I
to say.
worked with, you know, like we're on the dock, you know, we're on the warehouse, you know, so you can yell this stuff because it's already loud anyway. So if you have something to tell me, like, you know, come over here, I need to talk to you about something, just be like, Cyril, come over here, I need to talk to you. And I'll be like, cool, and I come over. Nah, this dude always had to come and get really close to you when he come to say stuff to you all the time. Like he was like whispering something. But everybody knows what he's going to say, but he still had to come close. And I'm just kind of like, man, like, you didn't have to come that close. There's family I don't even let get that close.
What about people who get that close and then they gotta touch you when they talk? They like had to hit you on your shoulder and when they're talking. I don't know if you ever engaged in somebody like that. Now that's even weird.
Well, clearly you have, because the pissy hands dude touched you.
Yeah, and I just touched you. And
right, exactly. You see him up here like this. Like I haven't moved. He caught me on this shoulder. You caught me on this arm. And I'm just sitting there like, all right. But yeah,
it's
like
all
you
right,
do get
bro.
the.
It's all okay.
Invading my personal space. Like I'm over here for real. Like, okay, look.
What's your problem, bro?
People, no, for real. Like legit. Like people be in your space, and then sometimes I don't know if they do it because they feel comfortable enough. But then sometimes in work settings you just try to be cordial.
Yeah.
So I'm the type of dude to be like, for real, yeah. As I'm moving out the way,
right?
Like clearly, because I'm the type of dude. Okay, at my job, if I'm on like personal time right quick, if I gotta run and get me a snack or get me some water, clearly. I'm in my mode, right? I'm stepping quick, coming from the break room, and you're like, hey, something. He's like, hey, how's it going? Yeah, because I'm trying to, and you keep walking this way, like, I'm going towards my desk so I can get back to work.
Right.
But no, you want to be up on my personal space. Like, did I tell you that something? And you just sitting there like, Because certain parts of the job, you have to interact with the people. Yeah. I think some people just overstep the bounds a little bit.
Now, this is the crazy part. Where I used to work, this girl, she knew my brother, real cool with my brother. My brother is a real cool guy. People like him. They say he's a big teddy bear, all of that. Okay,
you ain't
that's
gotta
cool.
lie if he listening.
Nah, this is what they say about him. But I'm not my brother. So she meets me and she's like, oh, you're Claude's brother. And I'm going for the handshake. She comes in for the hug. I don't know you. So I just stood there like this.
You wasn't ready for it.
I wasn't ready. I was just stood, and then like she backed away and I just kind of looked at her like, I don't know you like that. I don't just hug people I don't know like that. I'm not my mom. My mom hug everybody. I was looking at her like, so then she told my brother like, it's like, is everything okay with your brother and everything? He was kind of like stiff and
you invaded my personal space.
It was my space.
I tell you what's funny at my job, all the melanated brothers out there, none of us shake hands. None of us.
It's
ever
the head nod.
No, we head nod, but we always fist bump.
Oh yeah, it's fist bump too.
Or the
nothing but fist bumps.
Yeah,
nothing but fist bumps.
Yeah,
because we already know, like we know some of these people out here foul, so we don't do that. We ain't even gonna pass it to each other. We already know, like, what up, brother? What up, brother? And
okay.
That's it.
So if y'all ever had them people, and I know you can attest to this, you probably can too. Church, right? Mm-hmm. And you get those people that almost seem like they purposely invade your personal space, right? Mm-hmm. Like me, I'm distant, especially when new people come. I'm distant on purpose. I don't know you like that, right? Mm-hmm. Plus, like I said, I need my space, right? Mm-hmm. You get the people, how you doing, brother? And it's like, nah. How you doing? Like, don't hug me, don't nothing. You know what I mean? Male and female, they just be over extra like, yo, I need my space. Right? Because I be trying to be cool, calm, collected. Because that be me most of the time. But sometimes people get in my personal space, I be want to go, hey, look here, a few choice words. You know what I'm saying? But like literally, like I don't know what it is about people violating personal space, and it's getting worse.
Well, I know with people from like other cultures and stuff, that's just kind of how it is. I've met people from other cultures, and they just
it's like a Bogart type of thing with them.
They have to move in because that's how they talk. That's how they the camaraderie. So when they get really used to you and cool with you, then for them that's just second nature. Right. And so I know sometimes I'll be looking like I'm like playing Ali with the rope-a-dope because you be just like, yeah, that's cool, bruh. Yeah, let me get that distance though. I don't.
No, man, you my hermano, man. Come on,
you
my
buddy,
brother,
man.
You my brother.
My brother.
Or you get them one people like they break it like been around people and they drunk, right? Yeah. And everything is bro, dude, and they want to touch you, right up and all that. Like, man, listen. In my head, I done killed you 3 times.
Especially you just get away from me. You see them choke back that vomit too. They like, bro. You be like,
no, my
touch
brother.
Me again,
way, right?
Touch me again.
No, my brother, you got to get your own. Nah, but like that, and then like it irked me like when you go to like the BMV or like standing in line at like the movies. And you get the people that be right up on you, like, you being that close to me is not gonna help you get your stuff any faster.
It makes me very uncomfortable in that aspect. Especially in like, I'm kind of tall, so most of the time it's fine. But if they're taller than I am, and they be like breathing, and I can feel your breath like hit my ear because you're like that close, and I keep like looking back at you. I'm not looking back at you to talk to you. I'm looking back at you saying, "Step back, give me some space," because they be on you like,
right?
Hey, is that Michael Jordan cologne?
Excuse me. They made back in '95.
That they made back in
'95. This got Versace back up.
I still have seven bottles of that.
Right. Now the only exception with my personal space is typically my mother or the significant other. Because sometimes women do it just to kind of pick with you because that's what they want. They want attention, right? You get that. Because even sometimes with the kids, sometimes you be kind of sitting there like, now I'm always in your face when you first get out of school. Kids be like, no. You be like, right. So it's like you be right in my face, right? They be like, yeah. I'll be like, would you like that? They be like, no. I'll be like, you want your own space sometimes, right? Kids be like, yeah. And it just be anybody's kids. You know what I'm saying? It be random kids. Cause the kids, it's almost like they see a new person. It's like a big walking, talking toy, right?
Yeah, and they just be around you, and you just be like, whose kid is this? Is this your son?
Kids
sir?
Right.
Sir, is this your son?
Kids see me and be like, that is the meanest, biggest teddy bear I've ever seen in my life. Like, he just stands there and just does this.
Somebody took his heart.
They be like, would you like a hug? I need my personal space. Listen here, 2-year-old. I need my space.
Teddy Ruxpin is a jerk.
Right. Like, kids, it ain't really that bad because kids, like I said, kids do it as attention, just like your significant others, your parents, whatever. But, like, strangers and just, like, associates, Teddy B need his space, man. Just give me my space.
Please.
I'm already short and kind of chubby. Just give me my space. I'm brown for a reason.
Put a shadow on me.
Yeah, get away. Please.
Sometimes I don't be knowing people be carrying, so I'll be kind of on guard.
Right, I already be kind of like, you always got your head on the swivel anyway, especially nowadays. But then people walk up, hey, excuse me. Hey, man, don't do that. Like, you're too close.
All right, so I'm about to segue over, but this is dealing with white folks. I don't know if this has happened to you brothers, but white folks with their babies, don't put your baby all in my face. Do not use me as the first person of color that your baby has ever seen. I do not like this. I'm uncomfortable. The baby look like he about to cry. He look at me in the face like, what is this thing? I'm looking at him like, I didn't do it, your mom did. And they know they doing it. Every single time. Please do not push your baby on me. I don't want to hold your baby. I don't. Don't do that. They try to use me as the first line of a black person that their baby has ever seen.
Here, Jerome, it's Kanye.
Don't do that.
It's Jesus.
Please don't do that. It has happened to me several times where people forcibly make me hold their kids. And the kid is
because people
who I was working with.
I was about to say because people don't just walk up on me like,
no, it's not
Teddy
strangers.
B, here, baby.
No, it's not strangers. I'm like, these are people that I know.
Yeah,
but we're not like super friendly. Like I've been over to your house and had at a cookout or something. We work together. We're associates.
Oh, so they hit you with the. He likes you. All because when they see you, they turn and do one of these. Yeah. He likes you. No. That don't mean I like him.
He wasn't turning my way because he was like, he liked me. He turned my way because he was like, oh, dear Lord, what is that thing?
Does it make me a bad parent if somebody's kid runs up to my kid and touches them, like trying to give them a hug or something because they're little?
Does that make you
and then I tell them, come over here, and then I squirt a little bit of hand sanitizer on their body.
That's not a bad parent. No, that's not a bad parent because kids pick their nose. Kids eat boogers. Kids don't wipe all the time. Kids touch door handles. Kids touch cell phones, tablets.
Hit these kids with the spray hook, like.
Back away, Timmy.
They was up to like,
son, come here. What did I tell you?
We were at a track meet, and we were at track meet because it's an all day thing. So some lady, they had a pet iguana or something there. And so, we're watching it, looking at it, cool, talking to the lady about it and talking to her daughter and stuff. And so, the little girl's holding it, and my son goes and he touches it. And I'm like, I'm not gonna be rude and just be like, don't touch that. As soon as he walked away, I said, we about to wash your hands. Why? Come on, we washing your hands. And he didn't understand, and I'm like, you can't. I don't want you having no germs. You don't know what's on that thing. That thing it looked like it was shedding too. You don't know, And as we're talking to him, we're like, does it carry disease or something like that? They're like, yeah, it does. It can. And I'm like, I'm not taking that chance of bringing none of that home. And my son's looking at me crazy. And I'm like, the whole time, I'm just boiling like, let's move on. And my wife is sitting there, keep engaging with them, talking. And I'm like, let's go. I don't want to be over here touching this lizard. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it has on it. And they're just curling up with it. And I don't know what they have, They can keep their disease with them if they have that. Well, I'm not taking that chance, man.
In the defense of the kids, when you was a kid, like certain stuff you just didn't touch. Okay, that's poison ivy, that's this, that's that. But kids is gonna be kids. Now it's your job, to protect them. Like I'm sure as soon as your son got done peeing, he probably shook your hand and your high five. You didn't think nothing of it, right?
Man,
nah, he'll be shaking his hand with the baby wipe. Like, there you go, boy.
Man.
Yeah,
I don't play that, man.
I'm gonna sanitize you, anoint him in sanitizer. Just
see, back in the day, we wasn't getting all those vaccine shots, and so we didn't have to do all that. Now they got vaccine shots, so we don't know what's going on with our.
You didn't get vaccine
diseases.
Shots?
No, I mean we got a few.
Look, you ain't getting no vaccine shots.
They get a bunch of other stuff.
You didn't get the
man.
vaccine shots.
What was that measles, mumps, rubella? That was that 7th grade.
That MMR.
Here you go. Oh,
go down to the auditorium.
Yeah.
Walk you across the stage. Oh, you about to go to the military.
Line up.
7C.
I love George Carlin. He told a joke about. He's like, man, back in the day, we just swim in the New York creek or something. He's like, it was so nasty and stuff. He's like, we were actually swimming in literal shit, but our immune system was so strong, we never got sick a day in our life. I was like, man, I said, that's crazy, man.
But that's true though, because as
kids
a kid,
get sick now, like it's nothing.
Like
man.
As a kid, I know everybody here has tasted some level of dirt.
Not purposely.
Yeah,
not purposefully, but like if
yeah.
you're like messing around or something like that, it happens, right? I'm not saying you just grab a handful like, I'm saying like
there was always that one little weird kid that did that. Though.
Like you playing in the sandbox or something,
Yeah.
eventually that's gonna happen, especially if you're wrestling or something.
Yeah.
So, but these kids now, they like they put bubbles around these kids, and then the kids get sick, like they get the common cold, and it looks like they have influenza. You be like, what happened to the kid? I barely missed school.
Man, the shots they get now, man.
It starts with that epidural. I don't trust that thing, man. I don't, man. Think about it now, man. Like, and I know this is a little off topic, but think about it. These kids got this ADHD. These kids they got them on all this type of medicine, all that kind of stuff. I think it's based with the epidural. That's
well,
just
that and the formula they have, man.
Yeah, like everything is changed up. Like we turned out all right. Like you knew it was like a handful of kids back in the day that you'd be like, all right, they might need to be on some type of drug.
But back in my day,
now it's like
my
every
parents,
1 in 3 or something crazy.
My parents, they probably couldn't. I would imagine, and I don't know. I'm judging based off of my lifestyle as a kid. It was probably a period of time my mom and them couldn't afford formula anymore, so they just started giving me regular stuff. Right. So I wasn't drinking formula for months on hand, and 9-10 months. Like I see these babies now, they be up there at 12 months, and I'm like, they should be eating regular food. Which brings me to the point of parenting, man. I think I talked to you about this.
Mm-hmm.
I used to I used to drive a bus, man, and so I used to pick up people, and I remember one time I picked this lady up. She had a 2-year-old who was, I don't know, he was acting up or something. She was cussing him out like he was a grown man. She's like, you punk mother. What the fuck you doing? When I said get on the bus, I said get on the motherfucking bus. What the? And this little baby's just looking there like, and he's staring at his mom the whole time like he's heard this before. He's not crying or anything, but she's going off like, mother.
Just like your daddy, punk mother. Just like your daddy.
You know that's why she's doing it too.
That's why she's doing
I
it.
said, man, you know what, man? You might as well give that boy a sack of weed, some guns, because you already know what he's gonna do in his life. A sack of weed. You might as well set him up for failure already.
Nah. So I'm gonna go to the opposite side though. I'm tired of the parents that allow their kids to go crazy like they at Disney World or at the beach, up in the grocery store.
And then they calm about it.
And they calm. Their kids going crazy. They sit up there like, I want this, and they ripping stuff, and I'm standing there like, ma'am, are you going to do something about this kid?
Matthew, come here, Matthew.
Yeah, trying to talk all
I
day.
hate you, Mom. You're a bitch. Mom, come here, Matthew. And then they give that little fake smile to you, like everything's okay. They're like, come here.
Nah, they really going,
help me.
Now, have y'all ever seen when they be like, you be in the store and you get your stuff and they get to running around? Is it just me? And this might make me a bad dude. And at this point, I don't care. Them kids get to running. I be wanting to trip them kids so bad.
I be watching them like
boom. Oh, ma'am, he failed.
Hey, he slipped. That's what you told. Your mama told you stop running in the store. Your mama told you about stop running in the store.
I be wanting
Has
to
it ever
trip
gotten
them.
so bad that you actually did say something? Like, I actually did say something one time. It was so bad.
I did almost like try to low-key like bump the kid while I walked by. Try to like bump him into like the cans of soda or something. But you know, I'm short, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't really that tall, you know what I'm saying? So if the kid was like right here, he's like, yeah, cause something. And I just kind of walked by and he was just like, oh man, excuse me. He was sitting there like, and the mom was like, what are you over there doing talking to him? And I done walked by and I'm thinking in my head, got him.
Got
Oh
him.
my goodness, man.
Hey man, sometimes you gotta do that though, man.
Hey man, it takes a village, man. But people think it just takes
Cause I'll be honest with you,
one-
like the situation you was talking about with the lady yelling at the little boy that was
yeah,
only
it's
2.
crazy, man.
I feel for her too though, cause I get it. Cause she probably been, you don't know, the kid might have been calm right then, but he might be a terror, or the other kids that got on her nerves, or she might have asked the dad like, hey, can you come pick them up or watch them? I got somewhere to go. And he like, man, F you, I'm doing what I'm doing.
Right.
Hung up on her, so now she got to trolley all them on the bus. Like, she probably had her breaking point. You know what I'm saying? Now, granted, you ain't supposed to cuss your kids out like that. I've seen instances sometimes. The kids will take you there, though. Let's be honest. I'm a dad. You a dad.
But she not moving like she. Because I mean, I know I was a kid and causing problems for my mom, but she carried the strap with her.
But this woman did this in front of everybody. I mean, it was like she was airing this boy out. He's only like 2. I swear he had to be like 1.5, 2 years old, man.
Now you know what this is gonna lead to.
But was
eventually.
she young too, though?
Yeah, she was young.
Yeah. So she ain't
I mean, you know what it's gonna lead to eventually, though.
Get him a
He
sack.
gonna be older. He gonna be older,
Get
and
him
she
a
gonna be
block.
sitting up there like, you should be out at this time. You sit your poor mother down. I told you, I'll kill you. That's what it's gonna turn to.
I used to be back in the day with us. She
He gonna do
across the lap.
and used to hit me with a strap when I was bad.
I had to worry about that with my mom. My mom had the quickest hands in the Midwest, Jack. My mom be sitting there and we be like, yeah, because you know, you get a little older, you said something slick, I'll never forget. I was walking, and my mom said something to me. I said something smart back to her. I got to walking upstairs. My room was in the attic. Get out here. I'm like, oh, I already knew it was coming. So, you know, you walk back down the steps real slow. I got to about the 3rd step. And I'm sitting there, and she, like, looked away or whatever. I think she set me up, too, because I looked the same direction. I came back to I was like, oh! And you older, and you trying not to have that tear welling up. The next time you say something like that to me again, it's go. And I'm just saying, my mom little, too. You know what I'm saying? But don't let that fool you.
She hit it with the Magic Johnson. She's like, look away.
Bruh, right.
You look too, like, huh?
The don't look.
Oh, the don't look slap.
I ain't know what to do. I was just sitting there like, oh, okay. That's another reason I don't like people in my personal space.
You don't know where the hands
right.
at.
My mom's hands too quick. I had to learn that. What they say, dip, dodge, duck, dodge, dip. Right.
That used to get on my nerves when I was a kid. I used to, you know, when you're a kid, you're growing up, you ask questions, you're inquisitive. And when your parents, you know, I love my mom, I love my dad, but there was times when there was some double standards happening. So
when they hit you with
so
that
like
line?
I couldn't cuss or nothing like that.
Oh, yeah.
But my dad's watching his 49ers and he's like, what the fuck you doing? You ain't doing the mother. But if I slip up, oh, I'm getting beat. I'm getting, you know, writing sentences. I'm on punishment. Yeah, right, Ralphie.
Nah. See, that's
soaping them out. I actually had soaping them out.
He was like, what did you say?
See, nah,
I thought that's what you said.
Nah, that wasn't me.
Get back in the car with your mom.
I was the goofy nigga.
You know
I was the
what he
goofy dude, like, yeah.
He hung his boy out the
Put
dry.
his boy out there.
Nah, or you back in the day, your parents be like, well, what they saying? You be like, well, they said a couple cuss words. Well, tell me what they said. And then you just said, like, that's a double standard. My dad was like, just tell me what he said. I was like, but it was a couple. Well, just tell me in my ear. I was in his ear like, and then he said, he was like, all right. I'm like, what he don't know is I'm in the bathroom because you know when you at school, a nigga can catch a couple choice words. So I'm already prepared in the bathroom. Like, yeah, because if I ever got to cuss him out, it's going to go just like this. Nigga, you have motherfucker. You already got your routine down.
Right. I will out of your mother.
This is Ryan O'Neal. Ryan O'Neal, you been watching my super... You been watching my super... You been in my videos again, boy?
Right.
You ain't getting my magazines, did
Be
you?
like, I ain't doing nothing, but I ain't
My magazine.
You ain't seen that Blacktail, did you? Did you?
That's when you look at your pocket.
I told your mama
cuss
she
him
ain't know
out like
about
you
that.
cussed homeboy out at the store last week when he cut you off and you was just trying to get some gas.
Speaking of which, perfect segue, cutting people off.
Oh, man.
Now,
That's
my
bad.
whole thing is this. If you cut me off and you just keep it moving, you too quick. I can't say nothing about you. But do not cut me off and go slow.
All right.
I will kill you. I can't stand it. You jumped out in front of me and then go slow.
Oh, man.
It turned from Monday morning to Sunday morning. What happened? Saturday morning.
Yeah, that's the
Move.
I hate the people who cut you off and then they get hit with the red light anyway. And I'm like,
So now they in front of you and you steaming like,
I be trying to move around,
today, or I'm just gonna sit here and
oh
just
my goodness,
woosah.
man.
Or they cut you off, so then you get over in front of them, and then be at the light, and you looking at them just like this, and they be,
I be trying to get right next to him.
Yeah, exactly.
Because
Like,
I'm looking
want
in
you
your,
to
I'm
look
looking
this
in your
way.
car like this, and they going. Now the worst was a lady did this to me, and she was with her mom who was older white lady, and me and Claude in the car. We stopped. They cut us off. We at the light. Mom put the middle finger up like,
Oh,
what?
my goodness.
Me and Claude was like, word? Like, old lady, just let it go. Betty White was like, Golden
Should have
Girls.
pulled the piece out like.
So me and Claude went ice grill on him and just looked in the window. That lady was like, I could see her just sitting there like, Mom, what did you do? These are some gangsters. They gonna kill us. They gonna follow us. Claude was like, you should get behind them. I was like, nah, that would be too much. She be on the phone like, there's two
That's
black
why
men.
I always keep a trusty knife with me, no matter what. So
What's
somebody
it?
acts
Pulled
up.
out a blade.
Pull out a
like-
blade.
That's 'cause
Like,
he used to
Like,
be a bus driver.
yeah.
Now, you seen that one video where dude be rolling? He be like, yeah, cause some. And dude just be sitting there and he be like, some. And dude put the strap, did like that. Slow down immediately. I mean, sometimes it may come to that. Let's just be honest. But that is the worst. Or like, they'll cut you off and then like act like they gonna speed and then go real slow.
Yeah.
Or they'll cut you off and then brake like super hard.
They try to brake check you, man.
Like, dude, what is you doing? Like, you just cut in front of me, and then you got the nerve to brake check me,
Right.
boy, if I ain't like my car.
Man, the worst is I was on Cleveland Avenue. This dude cut me off. He didn't have to do that. I had to cut him off because when I jumped in the other lane, you know, they park in that other lane.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to jump back in front of him. We got stuck at the light. Dude looked at me because he had the convertible. He said, hey, nigga, what you cut me off for? I'm sitting up there like, oh, I cut you off. I had to. I'd have had an accident. I had to be the one to say I'm sorry. That killed me. Cause he was like, what? And I was like, I'm sorry. Oh man. Cause it would have got worse. Cause I know he was down to do something. And I'm sitting up there like, be calm, be cool, man.
You almost had a nigga, man.
I know. I was there. I heard he. That was way before Boondocks.
What's
too.
good, nigga?
Yeah, I was about to be on my
What's
stick.
really good?
I was about to be stick meaner all day.
Oh.
It was, and you know, I got that West African anger type stuff going on, and I'm sitting there in my head like, you really gonna let him get away with this? You gonna let him go around with this? Huh? You gonna be like a punk like that?
You know we
Ali,
from Freetown. We from
Boombaye.
Freetown.
Ali, Boombaye. And
Freetown.
that dude was like, huh? And I was like, oh.
You had to go home and tell your dad, man, I apologize to this dude that cut me off on the street. What?
Nah, he at that point he was like, that was good. You know, people they shoot each other, they kill people. You don't need that.
You was sitting there, you in your room, like, man, I feel like a real sucker right now.
You do feel like
Yeah,
a
you
sucker?
do. When you got to be the bigger man, man, it make you.
But then when
Your
you,
dad said, yeah, you didn't do that. What color was the car? What was the license plate number?
I I shall return.
I'll be back. I'm going for a run.
I said, why you sweating? Oh, nothing. Just had to tear off the top of this convertible. Flattened a few tires. It's okay.
But yeah, please do not cut me off and then go slow.
Oh my goodness, that's funny, man.
That's all they do in dating is just cut in front of you, and they cut slow. They don't even go fast. They just go and ease in. You're like, really? The rule, I guess, is if at least some back part of your rear of your car get in front of the person, you know, if you hit them,
It's your fault.
it's your fault.
All right, I got one for you. Then we're gonna switch this up a little bit. It could be females or whoever. When you talking to somebody, they mad at you, but then they say, "Well, what's the matter?" And then you ask them, "Well, what's the matter?" And then you can see they pouting.
Nothing.
Oh my goodness, man.
Ladies, what's wrong?
What's wrong with you?
Nothing. Liar!
Liar!
I'm only gonna ask you twice. Cause that's the second time I'm gonna go, okay, it's cool. Maybe you don't feel like talking. But then what's the typical response right after that? It goes, you know what I think is funny? You'd be like, here we go.
It'd be the most random time, though. It'd be the most random time, though. You know, you chilling, everything's cool, you know.
It's once you done kicked off doing your basketball shorts, you watching TV.
You gave them their opportunity. What's wrong? Nothing. Cool.
You know what? I can't stand. Yep.
No, I can't stand you right now.
She hit you with the rock amp. She said, cool, I don't get upset. I kick a hole in your speaker and pull the plug in that jet. So that's what she on. She's just waiting for the point where you have your focus straight on something else. Then she go kick the hole in the speaker. That's it.
You know what? That don't really bother me as much no more. Because that's what you expect.
Yeah, I know how to deal with it.
It don't bother you as much now because we got things like Hulu, Netflix, and DVRs. Because when they start talking, you can go, pause, go ahead. You finish, play.
It's not done though.
You heard me, but did you understand what I said? You're listening, but did you hear me? But did you hear me? But you didn't listen.
But you gotta understand, see, I'm one of them ones, I'll listen.
See, I hear Jimmy.
You can't hear Jimmy.
You can hear Jimmy.
I hear Jimmy. I hear Jimmy.
Oh my God, man. Oh.
No, but like the flip on that one though is like once you listen and be like, okay, then you give your analogy and then it's like, well, I don't think that's what it is. So why did you ask, when I asked you what was wrong?
I give you my thoughts logically.
I give you my thoughts. And then no. But then you know what happened? They sit on it. And then they go, you know what? You was right. And typically what they got beef with ain't you.
Right.
It's typically a woman.
They don't say you was right. They be like, you know what? I think that blah blah blah.
And it's exactly what you said.
You're like, oh.
Sometimes I can tell I was right.
She reworded it.
Because I'll work it though. I'll be like, because you know I'm right, don't you? That's what get them. But I'm stupid and
No, they put
enough
it
to
together
egg it
like
on.
this. They put it together like this. Like you'll say, yesterday I went to the store and stole a lot of hats. They'll come back to you later on and say, yesterday at the store, a lot of hats I stole. Isn't that what I said? You just replaced everything in a certain way.
That's funny.
Oh,
Because I hear Jimmy.
You just listening.
Right.
You just listening. I hear Jimmy.
Sometimes though, you know what? They just want you to listen. They don't even want you to respond. They just want you to, because they plan it out. They talking it out to themselves. Because they already know, I'm going to smack that hoe at work tomorrow when I see her anyway. But let me tell my man so he knows if I call him, you have a collect call from Franklin County. And they be like, oh, she done smacked her. Let me go get this bail money. Go do what I got to do. You know what I'm saying? So, ladies, we ain't dissing y'all. We know that's how y'all operate. Because it's stuff we do that probably irritate y'all. We'll never talk about it on here, but.
Yeah, we even though we say everything is fair game, it's not gonna work that way. Just to let you know,
fair game. Yeah, we can set double standards. Everything's fair game.
Look, everything's fair game. The home of double standards.
Okay,
double standards with cheese.
Okay, I'm gonna go a little bit broader real quick. This is one thing that is really killing me right now, and I see it too often.
Mm-hmm.
Woke people, with their phones, filming things happening.
And not doing it.
And not doing anything. That dude got choked out and they filmed it.
Oh, man.
It didn't do anything. Nobody came and pulled him off. They just watched him get choked to death.
They did plenty. They added commentary. Why y'all gotta do him like that?
Oh, man.
They are choking him right now.
Somebody do something.
Why won't somebody help him?
You got it in several angles. Somebody take your camera down and help him.
Look,
It's crazy.
you got the evidence. Now put the camera down.
I'm not condoning beating up and rioting, but there's more than enough people that probably genuinely could be concerned that could stand up and really pull the police officer. And I'm not saying do this to law enforcement, but what I'm saying is if you see it's crooked, it's crooked, and there's only one of them there. Of course, he's already called for backup.
Well, I mean, and that,
but you can subdue it.
And in
if
that
you see
situation,
him literally killing somebody.
Yeah, in that situation, you have to, it's one of those things that you put your hands on an officer, they're gonna press charges. It's gonna be assaulting an officer. But at the same time, I would hope that people would recognize if you did not do anything, this person might be dead.
Right.
Because they say, well, back off, we got this under control. You're choking him to death. You want us to stand here and watch us choke a man? If that was you and you were not in your garb, would you want somebody to step up and say, stop choking this man? I'm sure you would. I'm sure you're not going to say, yeah, the cop's choking me. He got a reason. He's a cop. I believe him. He's choking you to death.
Crazy.
Watch the dude get choked on the ground and they just have the camera like, we filming this. We filming this.
Right.
Okay.
Bottom line, if you quote unquote woke and you see stuff like this happening, don't sit there and videotape.
Well, the whole thing about it is it's real. It's real. They're woke. I wake up in the morning at first and I don't move and do anything either. I'm just awake. I'm just staring at something. I'm not doing anything. That's basically what they are. They're woke and they're not doing anything. They're not active. So don't say nothing to me.
It ain't even got nothing to do with that. I'm going to break it all the way down.
Break it down
keep
to
it all the way
forever.
above.
Oh, shoot. He chopping with the hands.
Nah, for real, think about it. They
He chopping
lollipops,
with the hands.
right?
Yeah.
They suckers.
Yeah.
These dudes nowadays are suckers.
Mm-hmm.
They tape, show stuff, right? Now think about it. Back in the day when we was all growing up and everybody would be fighting, who was doing the commentary? The girls, right?
Right.
The dudes is knuckling up.
Dudes are
You
knuckling
either gonna knock him out or you gonna get
And
knocked
it takes
out.
a lot to get the dudes to knuckle up, first of all.
Right. It be the girls that be instigating. Oh, he called you a punk. I know you ain't no punk. He a punk, right? Nah. Cause he a sucker. Nah, for real, you's a sucker. And then
that dude be sitting up
it
there
be
like,
something
I ain't no
stupid,
punk.
but you gonna knuckle up over that. Watch the videos now. It be two dudes about to box, or it be two girls about to box. Who doing the commentary? The suckers.
Yep,
the dudes that be sitting over there in they tight jeans, right?
Right.
With they uncombed hair. They look like chicks. They some suckers. That's why they not throwing their hands up.
Teddy B
Because they
sounded
straight
like a
suckers.
crotchety old man right now.
I'm just saying.
With their tight pants on.
No, I'm just saying,
and
think
their
about
hair
it. Back in the day, how you gonna box like that?
Pull
for
your
real?
pants up,
Right,
boy.
they doing this half the time instead of just throwing their hands, right?
Right.
They don't know how to let their hands loose. That's why they sit there like this with their hands on their phones because they some suckers.
Pants on the
Now,
ground.
the-
Pants on the ground.
Depending on
They
what
don't
it
know
is,
how to
though.
let their hands loose.
Like they not though, because they
Right.
some suckers.
They don't
right?
know what
they
to do
just
with
sit
their
there.
hands.
So all they gonna do is they gonna commentate like the chicks and then be like ooh and ah, right?
Instead of
Like it's
breaking it
TV. Instead of breaking it up, why they don't want
Right.
to break it up? Because they ain't got no hands, right? You take an L, so what? You
It
get
was
beat
like
up,
that.
bro. You gonna wake up tomorrow.
Right.
You gonna be cool.
It's like that dude that those two dudes were going to fight, and the guy came up and said, "Hey, young brothers, you know what's going on?"
In Philly,
And
I
Philly.
seen that.
And
Yeah.
he pointed out to the two guys. He's like, "You two guys are going to fight, and these other dudes on the side, these supposed to be your friends.
They
and they
laughing
sitting up
at
there
you.
laughing at you. That's the
These
way
ain't
it
your
goes.
friends, right?
They're not your friends.
And the homeboy in the white polo, let's be honest, he would have went one-on-one with all of them squared up. He probably would have watched 8 of the 10 of them with ease. You see the one dude, he like, all right, bro, I'm about to be out. Yeah, because you already know. You acting like a real sucker right now.
Right.
Right? A old head considered now is what? All right, he's 30-something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But these little young dudes can't
old
box.
head.
If I see a young dude, they scrapping in the street, and it's a fair one,
Yes.
I'm going to let y'all go. Why? Because it's a reason y'all out here boxing. If it ain't no audience, it's a real fight, right?
Mm-hmm.
When you get the audience and somebody got to get amped up, and you already know the one dude got hands and the other one don't, why you amping him up to beat him up? But all y'all doing is sitting there watching for entertainment, right?
Right.
I'll be the dude that I'd be like, you know what? Me and you ain't even going to fight because you might watch me, but I'm going to watch one of them right quick just to shut all them up. What my pops used to say, if anybody try to jump you, you just hit the one that's talking the most. Because you shut him up, everybody else will disperse, right?
Mm-hmm.
So them dudes that's on the side laughing with the camera, you ever notice when the static get hot, them the dudes disappearing. So then the camera angles get funny, and then they're doing like this. Why? Because you running.
You hear?
I got a DVD somebody gave me years ago of just nothing but fights like that, and stuff like that would happen. The camera would be straight for a minute. The next thing you know, the fight comes towards them, and it's
suckers.
And then the compound on to that is you have the guys that don't have hands, and so what do? They go and they get that piece. They come back with that pistol. They come back, not even pistol now. These dudes pulling out AK-47s and chopping up folks over some minor discrepancies.
I'll take my chances with that, because if they can't box, they probably ain't got no aim neither.
Well, the whole thing about it is you might not get hit, but somebody
else gonna get hit. Bystander suckers that's watching. You know what I'm saying? If it ain't got nothing to do with you, why you taping it?
That's why my
you know
circle.
What I'm saying? A cats, they just watch, and everything is entertainment. Like everything is a hashtag, right?
So segue off of that. Passive aggressive people, man. I can't deal with it, man. I'm not from that school, man. If I had a problem with you, and we seriously had a problem, when I see you, we deal with that.
Yeah.
We'll deal with that. Yeah. Whether it's the hands, whatever, it's going to be dealt with. But these people now, they see you and say, "Hey, what's up, man? Yeah, dudes, good to see you, man. How your people's doing? Yeah." And then you walk by and they be like, "Can't stand that nigga."
That sound like a Drake song.
What you speak to me for then? But you know what's funny? I find a lot of that at like work. That two-facedness, that kind of passive-aggressive, be at work. In the streets, typically, if a dude don't like you and you don't like him, like even if he speak, you ain't gonna be like, "Oh, what's up, man?" You just gonna look at him like,
"Yeah,
why is you speaking to me?"
Right.
I know we don't get along. You know what I'm saying? But it's cats like that all the time, because everything is different, man. Everything is being flipped, right?
Yeah.
Back in the day, dudes wasn't like that. Hell, if you ain't like me and I ain't like you, when we see each other, it might be a problem on sight every time I see you.
Either you guys are just not going to be in the same area.
We either gonna squash it, or we gonna handle it every single time we see each other, right? Like I said, these dudes now are suckers. They like the girls, right? They speak in your face. What the girls used to do back in the face? "Hey, girl, how you doing?" So they walk by. I hate that. I can't stand her.
Fake little
and her dude cheating on her. That's why blah blah blah. But dudes is doing that now, right? All the roles. Okay, that's a pet peeve of mine. The roles being reversed. That's bothering me, right? The dudes is dressing like the girls. The girls is dressing like the dudes.
The girls are sitting up there. Okay, you remember we went to the Scarface concert. Fellas was all like, "Peace pipe. This is great." Who got in the fights?
Oh, it was the girls.
It was the girls.
Yeah, girls was.
They were up there taking out the earrings, going to scrap. The dude sitting up there trying to calm it down. Like, calm it down. Nah, it's all cool. It's cool. Why are the women sitting up here fighting? And then the guys are sitting up there like, "Hey, so what's going on?"
The roles have reversed.
I'm sitting there looking around like, what has happened?
That's why real cats don't understand these new dudes. We look at them like, "Yo, y'all not the same. Y'all cut from a different cloth. Y'all ain't built the same way." We don't know if it's because daddy or uncle wasn't there or whatever, or you believe in what you see on TV.
Daddy wasn't there.
A lot of what they see on TV, man.
Yeah, but it's like, it's killing me though. Like that stuff.
And what they see on TV is they're watching hip hop, loving hip hop.
What they don't understand, TV is entertainment. That's not real life. I guarantee you can walk in the street right now and see a group of dudes and ask when the last time you been in a fight, like a real fist fight. They be like, "What you mean? I just go get that burn." Like,
yeah, I just go get that burn.
Right, but what you gonna do if it's just you and you can't call your homies and you gotta just throw them, protect your family, and you ain't got nothing but your hands? What you gonna do then? You gonna tape it? I'm just saying.
This is a POV version. Me getting put. Man, chill out there. Man, come on, man.
They don't know about catching a fade.
Yeah.
They talk about
now
it.
This shit, dude, actually video recording, he went in the hood, like, "I'm gonna have to show these young boys what time it is." Now, I don't know why. It was almost like he went in their hood to try to prove a point, but then was taping it, then walked up on him and was talking real loud. All of a sudden, about 4 or 5 of them came. He got sprayed. But he was asking for it.
Now, that's the thing about it, though. Because back in the day, it might be that one dude that's ready to pop you off, and he'll step up and square up with you. These dudes don't do that now. they gonna all come and just stomp the mess out of you. Bum rush you immediately.
Because one-on-one, they ain't got it.
Immediately.
But they figure, hey, we ride together, we die together.
That's basically
so
it.
the ones that do throw hands, you ever notice that? It'd be like a jump situation. Any of them goofy World Star videos you see, it's never nobody shooting a fair one.
No.
Never.
Oh, nah, there's always somebody on the outside just sitting there. And you see him in that position.
Yeah.
As soon as your chin right there, he just be like, "Doop!"
Because these niggas is soft.
Yeah, so
that's why last time I went to the I went out with my brother and some different friends and stuff. I'm always paranoid like that because I see how you know how dudes be looking around. They get that look. They look at their boy. They look at their boy. Then they look at you. Then they look at their boy. As soon as I see that, I'm like, I hit my brother like, you see that dude? He was like, mm-hmm. So I'm looking at him. I get myself in a position like, okay. Because he looking at another dude, a smaller guy, he looking like he gonna do something. And he started doing like this. I said, oh, okay. So I'm in a position now where I'm like, as soon as something happens, I know who is with this crew. Because they all gonna try to go after somebody. Mm-hmm. So I'm just making sure whoever's closest to me, I'm gonna have to deal with that. Straight up. Because people are talking, it's music and all that different stuff. But I'm always looking at them because these dudes, once they get liquor in their system, they start acting crazy. Mm-hmm. And sometimes they just want, I don't know if they just want to say, hey, bro, you look like a cool guy, man. We should hang out. But they don't know how to do that. So the only thing they know how to do is, I think I might slide this nigga. Why? Did he do anything to you? No. But they don't know how to say what's up. They just know how to, you know.
Especially not in this city, man. Don't nobody talk.
Oh, nobody in Columbus. Nobody in Columbus. I had seen the dude and stared at this guy. We were like locked like we were about to beef for like 5 minutes.
And it don't be no issue. You get the
yeah, and then he just said nah. He was like, and kept it moving. I was like,
in New York.
I was like, what just happened
That's
here?
like the Aaron Hernandez story. He was bodying folks, man. He
Just
stepped on my Nike. I'm gonna catch that.
He smeared my Puma.
I'm gonna catch that.
So on a funnier note, another thing that kind of bugs me that people do in public, you ever go in like the grocery stores, your Kroger's, your Walmart, Target, whatever, and them people that get in them little buggies, ain't nothing wrong with them. And they get in there and it's almost like go-karts around the store. And it's funny because you can tell like the people that are really disabled, they know how to maneuver those things to where the cart's not in the way.
Yeah.
No, you get these cats, they be halfway in the aisle. Yeah. And you can, excuse me, I'm trying to get by. They don't know how to work
and they going up there reaching for the thing at the top. And then put it back in the basket and then peel off. Man, I'm looking at them like...
That irks my nerves, man.
And you know they burn that battery off.
They killed it. Yeah, because then you'll see the worker and he be like, oh, I gotta go get the thing. And the old people be like, do y'all have any more cars? They be like, no, man, unfortunately, we're out. And you'll see like two 15-year-olds like they racing in them. That irks my nerves, man.
You can't see me.
I feel bad for the people that actually need them and then don't get to use them. That bugs me.
What's even worse, we talk about grocery stores and stores, is when people just, because they got to run out and get a product, but they just go out the house any old way. And you just see them with randomness on. Like it just looks so bad.
Weirdest thing.
They just rolled out the bed with drawers on and a t-shirt.
And that's it.
And they just rolled to the
with flip-flops on.
Flip-flops. Maybe sometimes maybe not even that. Walmart, you see a lot of that.
Corner store, I get. Grocery store, no.
I see it in Walmart. I went to Walmart.
Because the corner store sometimes, I done threw on basketball shorts in the church. They don't match with my flip-flop, my slides. I'm running to grab me a soda, some chips.
That's not.
And I'm out. But when they like full, and it ain't even like they grabbing nothing quick. Like,
nah,
the kids need milk. They got a full cart full of
stuff, man.
And you sitting there like, for real, man. Like, I can't with this. You know what else bothers me? You know what I'm tired of now? I'm done. I'm done. Leggings, dude. I'm done.
Man,
the black, retired the black leggings, man. They be looking so ashy.
They be looking
so
like
cheap.
they Heather Gray, man. You be like,
just stop. Like, leggings were never meant to just wear as pants. They're not pants. They are leggings. They are tights.
They were supposed to be placed underneath something else. Not for you to just wear them all the time.
Yes, you get them people that wear them every day. I understand. And then they be like, oh, I got on my leggings. Like, remember, it started with just people, okay, we working out, so I'm leaving the gym. I'm going to run into the store. I got on my yoga pants. Now, if you got the body for it, ain't no man going to ever knock you for it. But then you get the ones that do not have the body.
Spilling out of the yoga pants,
now, I
though.
understand if you're trying to get in shape, of course you ain't gonna have the body that you want in the beginning. I get that. But yoga pants are like just tight sweatpants. Leggings are stockings. It's the same thing, right? They're a little more sturdy, but if you get them in the hood, they rip and they tear and all that. And then what is it with just the black ones, right? They get the black ones and they be super assy. Like leggings irk me. The way women dress nowadays just irks me. Women in general nowadays irk me.
I was gonna say that. Like,
period. They just irk me, man. I can't no more. I'm done. Throw my hands
I was
up.
people watching up in the mall, and from what I understand, back in the day with the mall, ladies is out there, you know, even if they just out there shopping for themselves or something, they still trying
They looking like bait.
They looking like they, you know, like they trying to catch something. I was seeing so many different females that looked like they rolled out of bed and just was walking through the mall, like getting a Cinnabon. And I'm sitting there like, so I know some of the ladies could be like, who are you to say something and judge us? And I'm just saying I was used to a specific way that women were moving, and some of these young women now, when you show that, it doesn't seem like you care.
Right.
And I'm like, if you don't care, like, why should I?
Roles have reversed.
I gotta get back to the grocery store.
They're the dudes.
Get back to the grocery store.
Back to the grocery store.
It's something that has frustrated me the other day. So this lady, she has a huge cart. She's there with her child. There's a huge cart.
He say her child.
Well, I had to set this up.
He's frustrated.
She has just shrimp, steak, milk, cheese, all this stuff. She pulls out the EBT card.
Filet mignon with my food stamps.
And then she buys something in addition that can't be covered on the EBT. And then she has to, so first of all, I'm sitting there waiting to check all this stuff out. It's like millions of stuff that she's getting on this EBT. I'm thinking like, dang, my tax dollars are paying for all of this.
Filet mignon with my food stamps.
So then she ends up getting something for like $20, and then she has to dig all the way under her purse. She's not ready. She's not prepared. Digging. So I'm sitting there waiting even longer, just for her to pay for this additional item that she couldn't put on her EBT. And it frustrated me because I'm thinking like, you had the EBT card out. You was ready with the EBT card because you thought you was gonna get everything on his EBT card. Then she realized she couldn't get it all, so then she's sitting there digging under her purse trying to scrap up $20.
Filet mignon with my food
It frustrated
stamps.
me, man. I'm just like,
my mama.
first of all, it frustrated me because I'm thinking like, I'm not eating scrimps and all this stuff.
Scrimps.
and I work and I'm getting some money.
Background shot for
You
my
getting
chopper.
scrimps, you getting, she getting everything. Philip Mignon on an
Filet.
EBT card.
And some champagne.
And then, so I'm like, oh my God. So that frustrates me. Like when you're in a line and people are just not prepared, or they're, just complications. Either the card ain't good, so then they got to switch to another card. Then they got to switch to another card, and then they got to put balance on two different cards. And
you just don't like the fact of having to wait in the grocery store. I don't blame you, especially depending on what time of the month you go. Now, I don't necessarily really knock the people, that use like the food stamps card, because some people actually genuinely need the help, right?
I have no problem with that.
Right.
I don't have per se.
Right.
But when I see you have 50 million things on there, and I know, some of that stuff, I'm like, most of that's supposed to be for you, your kids. I know majority of that's for you. Your kids ain't eating all that.
Right.
Filet mignon with my food stamps.
Mignon. Your kids ain't eating
filet mignon, shrimp. But then you got the family size pack of hot dogs,
right.
bologna. You ain't getting them the good lunch meat. You getting them the top ramen noodles instead of the Marchand noodles, because they do taste different.
And Top Ramen only got you chicken, mushroom. Do they got beef?
Yeah, they got beef. It's in the blue pack.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. That's what throw me off.
Because Marchand is in the dark red pack. Because the chicken is the orange pack. Yeah, we know. We done had the struggle, and I ain't afraid to tell you.
I ain't mad at it, man. I've been there. We've had food stamps, all that stuff.
Filet mignon with my
but we
food
needed
stamps.
them, and we didn't abuse them.
Yeah, because the food stamps is you use them until you are financially able to do it on your own, and then you are supposed to get off of them. Cause some people get them. It's like, baby, we done hit the lottery.
Because when you offer them, trust me, when you offer them, you probably ain't shopping that way.
You're not shopping that way. It's only supposed to be temporary.
You're strategic with your shopping.
Right. Because I know people that don't get them that probably deserve them. That you're having. To be perfectly honest, I do. I know people, and I'm like, when they be sitting there like, man, times is a little tough, this, that, third. If Teddy B got a little extra, here. Because I know you'll actually do right with it. As opposed to some of them people, and they just buying all kind of just random just because they can.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You done laid down and had all these kids, and if I'm talking about you, so what? You laid down and had all these kids, and then you turn around and you get $700 and $800 worth of food stamps, right?
I ain't saying.
And then you just getting it, and you blowing everything. But then there's people out there, because this stuff hurt me too, but then there's people out there that work really hard that need just a little bit of help, and they can't get nothing. Why? Because you've abused it. So now, because you abusing it, they don't want to look out for everybody else. Now they want to change the dynamic of it. It is what it is. You laid down, you had the kids, cool, but it is up to you to support them. Don't expect everybody else to support them, right? I don't go to work to support other people. You get what I'm saying? I go to take care of me and mine, right? So if that's your way of getting over on the state and all that, that's cool. But never forget, everything that happens in the dark comes to the light. What goes around comes around. Just don't ever forget that. Now, if you want me to, we got some oil in the back. I can take you to the altar right now. Woo! Go ahead.
Or you can just
dunk you in the water.
relax and take notes.
Yeah, either or. Nah, but I'm just saying, like, certain stuff, that kind of stuff hurt me because I done seen women I know struggle.
Right.
Because somebody else who lazy just getting over, but you out here actually grinding and struggling. But then it's always the people, think about it like this. Y'all done seen them ones where they getting the food stamps, they get the child support, all that, flossing as if they working. But then you get the hardworking mom, they got more than one kid, take care of everything on their own, and they struggling, but they be the first one talking about, girl, you need to step your game up and get your hustle on. That's bullshit.
Right. Teddy B Kev, don't nobody else care.
I'm just
I know the brothers beat you down a lot. They want to come around about, then they clown a lot.
I'm just
But
keeping
we,
it a buck,
we the
though.
people, the D's, won't you head up? Forget, but don't forget,
Girl,
keep your head up.
I'm just saying.
In the buck and you to leave them. Because listen, you don't need them. And I ain't trying to gas you up. I'm just calling it how I see it.
I'm just saying, man.
All right,
Everybody
man.
got their thing that Urkel.
Yeah, man. And so we're going to wrap this up, man.
We gonna
Hope y'all
I know y'all
enjoy
ain't think
it.
I was going to go there. I'm just saying, that's been on my
Oh,
heart.
it's all good.
This was like that Fresh Prince episode. It was all funny at the beginning. Then he up there like, give me that gun! Give me that gun!
Or the other one where he's like, you know what? I played bad. I played basketball. I learned how to talk to girls without my... I learned how to...
Hey, that
Why don't
episode hit
Why
home.
don't he want me?
That episode hit home with a whole bunch of cats, though. I seen that episode make grown
Phil
men
came
cry.
in like,
Right, because he was crying for real. Because
Yeah,
Will felt that. Like,
Will was feeling.
he was
Why
like,
don't he want
PSA
me?
to my daddy, I'm rich now, but let me tell you how I really feel. Ben Vereen, you can go that way. I'm talking to my real daddy.
You know what's amazing about that is the fact that he had his actual dad in his life. So I'm like, where did that emotion come from?
Because it might have been like that at some point eventually. Because they said it was solely based on that. So he might not have been there at some point in his life.
Maybe that's what he tapped into.
Yeah.
He did a good job. Of
Yeah, it had to be something.
Why don't he want me? He don't love me no more.
That was a real episode.
Hey,
That was real. That was real.
And,
that one
was real.
and the one when Carlton
was on
when
that
Will got
OE.
shot,
Yeah.
and when Carlton was on
He
speed.
was on that OE.
Yeah. No, and the one when Uncle Phil had the heart attack.
Oh, yeah.
When Carlton was in there cleaning, he was like, Carlton, man, he was like, it says it takes 45 minutes before it's done, Will. He was like, Carlton, I know! He turned up on him. I was like, man, he flexing that cardigan, boy. That Argyle sweater was about to bust open. He wasn't playing. Alfonso wasn't spinning around in the Michael Jackson commercial on that.
Yeah, he didn't turn around
about
with
to turn into
Jerry.
the Hawk.
Oh, my goodness, man. All right, man. Well, thanks for tuning in to Everything's Fair Game podcast.
Make sure you comment to us what irks you.
Yeah, tell
I'm
us
curious
what irks
to know.
you. Yeah, I want to hear.
What irks you? What irked you that you heard on this show? What irked you about the things?
And
we
ladies, you know, you can talk about what irks you, what the fellas do and stuff, but that's in the comments. It ain't gonna happen on this show, though. I just wanted to let y'all know.
said? Oh my goodness, man!
Let's get it started.
Tune in to Everything's Fair Game podcast on the SoundCloud. We'll be dropping another one soon. Check out all the playlists that we have on there as well. Check us out on YouTube at Everything's Fair Game podcast. Hit us up on Twitter at EFG Podcast 1 and
Instagram at EFG Podcast.
yep.
You know, SoundCloud.com / Just search EFG Podcast.
We out here.
We out
Thanks to our engineer, B Goose. Brian, we appreciate you, man. And
yeah, doing a great job.
shout out to all my family, loved ones, everybody that's been
This ain't
tuning
for
in.
Pookie and Ray Ray and them.
Come
You know
on,
he
man.
do the shout outs. He getting paid, man. Every episode.
Payola.
Every
Payola.
episode you shouting out somebody.
And shout out to Coca-Cola. Thanks for giving us that bag.
I ain't see no bag.
Coca-Cola, it's the real thing. And
I was like, 08. They don't even say that no more, man. We shouting out everybody.
right one, baby.
Shout out to Chitlins.
shout out to McDonald's. I'm
Moms.
loving it. Shout out to Burger King.
Shout out to Red Kool-Aid.
Oh my goodness.
Shout out to IHOP. Shoot, what else? Who else?
Shout out to Bic Lighters for burning them leggings.
Shout out to Apple. Apple, we love you.
Nah. Shout out Samsung. Forget that
Samsung.
Apple stuff, son.
Yo, fuck.
Shout out to Google Plus.
This broadcast is brought to you by
Amazon.
Big breasted
Apple.
breasted chick.
Breasted chicken. If it ain't big breasted, then it ain't breasted.
It ain't breasted.
Hey, look, man. Hey, real talk. We will advertise for anybody if you want.
Hey man, we
talk
not
to
going
him.
back to the cooning. We're not going back to the
We
cooning.
ain't talking about cooning. We talking about coins.
That sound like cooning though.
so coin
Hey,
equal
we trying to get
coins.
coins.
No.
Commercials for coins.
What you trying to say?
No.
Let's start something.
Nah, we're not gonna go there. So yeah, we out.